Welcome to the last day of the audio show 2025. My name is Alex Brady. I've been with NORDOST for 10 years. It's been a pleasure to be here and support our partners here, Audio Centre. They've been our distributor for the last 9 years. During that time, we've demonstrated many different NORDOST products. Audio Centre have an enviable selection of brands that they've carefully curated over the years. NORDOST has a wide product range. So we have entry-level cables from our Leif series, Leif 3, which work very well with products that Audio Centre distribute from the likes of Cambridge, Arkham, etc. But of course, Audio Centre has a wide reach, and they also do higher-end products from the likes of Moon and Cord Electronics, and that's what you see in the system we have been exhibiting this weekend, which has been a loom of our Valhalla V2. I think there's, just like with speaker brands, there's many cable firms out there. And sometimes it's easy to, if it translates, pigeonhole NORDOST as just a cable company. But as this system reflects here that we've been demonstrating all weekend, there are many elements beyond just us being a cable brand. First and foremost, on the issue of the subject of the cables, I think NORDOST were one of the first brands via Joe Reynoldsa, our founder and our owner, to espouse the importance of a coherent cable loom. Even today, sometimes people think of a cable loom as just being the interconnects and the speaker cable. Many years ago, NORDOST were one of the, and Joe Reynolds were saying, no, a cable loom is a power cord, analog interconnects, if you like, and speaker cable, but also the distribution bar as well. And so often if someone says, what's the first NORDOST product someone should buy, which cable? We'll often say, actually, it's not a cable. It's a QB4 or a QB8 distribution block, which is hiding at the back of the system there. So one of the elements I think that sets NORDOST apart is the holistic approach we take to the system, which is reflected in the system we've been demonstrating here all weekend. So whilst we do have a very complete loom of V2, so beyond the power cords, the analog and digital interconnects, the Ethernet and the USB cables that partner in the Cord Electronics, and the V2 speaker cable. That also extends to the V2 jumpers that are in the back of the flagship R10 Aretes, so every last detail, if you like. But also in the system from our QRT products is a Q-core grounding device, the Q source, our linear power supply with switchable voltages. That is powering our brand new QNet 7 that we're playing in the system for the first time here. It comes with its own power supply, but its performance is lifted significantly by the addition of our linear Q source power supply. So there are other elements to the system beyond that. Also in the system is our resonance control devices, which is the sort lift and the sort cone, which are underneath the distribution block, the Q source, and the QNet 7. So that's this system is, if you like, reflecting the holistic approach that we take, that we think separates NORDOST from other cable lines. I suppose the phrase we use the most at NORDOST when we do NORDOST events, and we want to make them relevant to the consumers. We want to understand how they listen to their system. We're not going to do tone-arm cable demonstrations to someone who streams and vice versa. We want it to be as relevant as possible, but everyone needs a power cord. Yeah, that's why we'll do those demonstrations. Home trial is important as well. We welcome that so people can make an informed decision. There's no substitute for your system, your music, in your room, in your own time. And probably the phrase we use the most at NORDOST is our power cords help you get more out of what you've already invested in.